message pertaining to the women in 2025, or phrase that little girls in 2025 they're not women, has the recessive, or I should say, has the dominant antigen in women or girls today that are in adult bodies. Has it really, like, I don't know, reached its peak yet? As in, I don't know if it's a feminist aspect or what it is, but has it reached its peak? And really getting what it wants. I kind of see it as so many people, you know, we have certain things that we want, right? I understand that, but it's just like women, girls today in adult bodies, they look like women, but they're not women, trust me. When they get the right partner, such as a real, authentic man, he's a leader, and this guy could even be a manager. He could own a home, a car. I've met plenty of guys like that they still attract these type of women. These women won't go after the guy, a certain man, because they're not going to put up with their childish ways. So it's like these women go after, they target specifically the guys. And I've already seen this happen so many times that they target the guys that will put up with their childish ways. And in return, they weaponize the sex, right? So they'll get their sex. But at the end of that, once all the feeling good part's over, they filled themselves, they fed them all the sex and everything. They treat them like crap. And it's just like, this is the side that you have to put up with, basically, and when you're with these little girls, because they don't want to be women. And it's just like, you could be a leader, do everything, do your part, lead her, show her things, talk to her, be nice, and you don't be a man, you're not an a-hole or anything. I don't want to cuss on here, but like, I don't know what YouTube's gonna say, but a-hole, hole, you know what I'm trying to say, that he could literally have every aspect of what a great leader, a great man is, a great guy is in general. It's just like, she don't want it. She just wants to be a little girl, still rebellious, doesn't want to listen to anything he says, laughs at him. And he says, what does this remind you of, man? These are like, to me, this is like straight up like, you know how we view witchcraft as like, oh, they're just like lighting candles, pentagrams, they have the hat, the broom, like casting spells. You know what? I kind of view this as the same way as a woman being a witch, just rebellious, never listening, not even with little things she don't listen. It's just like, she's got an ego problem, obviously, because it's not just men that have ego. Women can have ego problems too, and pride, all that. People in general, that it's just like, they don't want to listen. They don't want to do anything. They don't think they have to change. If you tell them, it's like, well, what's there to change? Like, there's nothing to change. So it's like, and they go about their business. Well, you know what? I guess if you don't see it, there really is nothing to change. So it's just like, it's just really a tragedy in our society and in our world today. The majority of women are like this. So they'll kind of find an opening, and if they can find a guy that they can target, then yeah, they'll do it. And you know what? This kind of goes into the whole negative RH, dominant antigen. I've been talking about as well, that this is, man, this antigen, like this trait that women have developed And literally, I think it also heightens. It kind of goes into their past traumas. Like once trauma and everything is kicked in, that I believe they've already carried this antigen, this trait. Um, and you hear it on videos. Like I believe, like some women have said that this was built into them. That this is literally this trait is signaled, and it's just like it is. I don't even know the words to describe it. Like it's kind of like set loose, or it's kind of like activated through trauma or something when they had in their childhood or something, and like maybe it has something to do with like their dads not being real fathers, them not being there, something, and this gets activated, and it's just like it doesn't release, it doesn't let loose, it's almost like a tightening. I don't know how to even describe it. It's just it's activated through this, and so and the rest of their lives, I don't want to say it's the rest of their lives, but I feel like I really do believe it has something to do with with that antigen and past trauma activating and signaling this trait within the modern woman today. Is this negative? You could research it and do whatever, but it's negative Rh dominant antigen, and that's just what it is. But I believe some women can change, but just like others, I don't think they even question what they do. They just carry on about their business, and then that's it. So, and the worst part about it is they go around and they teach other women, maybe not even saying it, they teach them the same concept by their own personalities too. So, Fire Nice, ending the message. So, Fire Nice, Alchemy Rising, Pegasus, you're born out.